On June 20th, 2023, delegates from all over the world gathered at the World Health Organization headquarters for the Global Congress on Implementation of the Code of Marketing of Breast Milk Substitutes. The Congress, which is co-hosted by WHO and UNICEF, covers key themes that are essential for effective code implementation: building political will, identifying and managing industry interference, implementing the code into national law, strengthening coordination and governance mechanisms in national laws, monitoring and enforcing code laws. During his opening address, Dr. Tedros, Director General of WHO, reflected that the code is more relevant today than ever, and that while much progress has been made, more effort is needed to protect children from the unethical marketing of breast milk substitutes. During her video message, Karen Holshoff, Deputy Executive Director of UNICEF, called upon countries to better protect the policy process from the influence of the formula industry to create an enabling environment for breastfeeding. Participants heard from distinguished speakers and learned the latest evidence on how breastfeeding is a dynamic and living system, and which interventions have been proven effective at improving breastfeeding practices at a population level. We learned how a rights-based approach to breastfeeding redistributes power over infant feeding decisions from industry back to mothers and families. Researchers shared marketing tactics that the formula industry uses to influence families, health professionals, science, and policy. During a panel discussion, mothers shared their experiences with predatory marketing of breast milk substitutes. Participants heard results from a multi-country study commissioned by WHO on the scope and the impact of digital marketing, which revealed that in some contexts, over 80% of women are exposed to breast milk substitutes advertisements online, and learned about advocacy tools and approaches that can be applied to implementation of the code. Delegates from Timor-Leste and South Africa shared their experiences of successfully advocating for stronger code laws. During the second session of the Congress, participants learned about the pervasive industry interference in policy making and implementation, strategies for addressing gaps, and opportunities for strengthening regulatory frameworks against this interference. Participants heard the experience of managing industry interference in the policy process from Sierra Leone and Brazil. During group work, participants worked through scenarios of industry involvement in policymaking, asking themselves, what mechanisms can be put in place to prevent industry interference? Which mechanisms already exist? What are the gaps, and how can we address them?